Today's proposal is another key milestone in our efforts to pass a balanced on-time budget by June 15th. As much as most of you like being here all summer long and standing in the hallways after Big Five meetings in years past, that will not be the case this year. In the past 2 years, we've passed on-time balanced budgets that have seen our credit rating increased, and we will build on that success with the budget that we pass on time this year. We appreciate the Governor's commitment to maintaining fiscal stability. The legislature has made tough choices necessary to bring our budget into balance, and we have no intention of backsliding this year. We will review the Governor's proposal, and particularly his revenue projections, along with the LAO's revenue projections, and the revised budget will be thoroughly discussed through the Public Budget Committee and Subcommittee process. We'll review the May revise through the prism of the principles outlined in the Blueprint for a Responsible Budget: continuing fiscal responsibility, strengthening the middle class, and delivering effective, efficient services for Californians. The Governor's proposal reflects much of the blueprint that we proposed last week. So needless to say, we believe that there is a lot to like in the Governor's revise. I don't believe that there are any major areas of disagreement between the Assembly and the Governor that cannot be resolved in short order. There are differences, of course, but the Blueprint for a Responsible Budget and the May revise have much in common. They both provide a balanced budget each and every year of the forecast period, and they both accelerate debt payment to schools. They both strengthen the middle class by setting education as a key priority, making a modest attempt to improve the safety net and by providing economic development proposals. And the Governor's revise also provides for effective and efficient services by adopting our proposal to cut the Secretary of State's business filings to 5 days. Of course, as with any proposal, differences remain to be resolved in the budget process. These include reaching an agreement on school funding formula changes, which will require broader efforts to directly reduce child poverty, with increased assistance and insurance that all school districts and all low-income and English learners benefit from the changes, and moreover, that every school district benefits from these changes. Lowering student fees for middle-class families at CSU and UC with the Middle Class Scholarship Act, and providing court funding with accountability that avoids the worst impacts of the cutbacks. I believe the Governor's proposal tracks very closely with the Assembly Blueprint for a Responsible Budget, and I'm looking forward to working with my colleagues and the Governor to pass our third consecutive on-time balanced budget by our constitutional deadline.